We flew in our own private suite on Delta One for the very first time, and here's our experience. We took an Alto car to the LAX airport, and since we always fly Delta, we had enough miles and status to be able to upgrade to fly in our own private suite for the very first time. This is so exciting. We went to the private Delta One terminal to check in, and as they were checking our bags in, we got to enjoy some snacks and relax. Look at these cute little tea bags they had. They even gave us hot towels for our face. We went through a private security and then to the Delta Sky Club. We had a little bit of time, so we got to relax at the Delta Sky Club. I made myself a decaf coffee, of course, no caffeine before a flight, got some delicious tacos, and did some work. They had a gelato machine, so of course we had to try it. Boomer got the vanilla and he gave it a 10 out of 10, and I got the chocolate, which was also very delicious. And then we were off to get on our flight. I always get asked how Boomer, a large dog, is able to fly in cabin, and it's because he is my trained psychiatric service dog. Boomer does anxiety alert and DPT for me. Here he is during one of his training sessions where he's coming up to me and he paws at me as I'm showing anxiety behaviors. He doesn't leave my side till he makes sure I'm okay, and here he's doing DPT. Along with having a good temperament for it, we also worked with private trainers one-on-one for a long time, so Boomer is able to fully help me. And having him around not just helps with my PTSD, but my flight anxiety as well. Okay, back to our flight. Boomer waited patiently for the passengers before him to board the plane, and now it's our turn. We made our way to the seat. We actually passed by a dog who was in the seat behind us. Boomer got comfortable very quickly. He's been on about 30 flights now, and he gets super comfortable, and I think flying might be Boomer's most favorite mode of transport. Meanwhile, I was like a kid in a candy store, oohing and eyeing at every single thing. This was super exciting for me. I think the thing I was most excited about was having the privacy. I got into these slippers they gave me and we took off. Dan loves this because he can have his own little space, and I was like, that's fine by me because I get to hang out with Boomer. I've never had an experience like this before, and let me tell you, my flight anxiety was barely existent during this whole experience because I got to have my own little private space and I felt safe and really comfortable. So I'm just so grateful to even be able to experience something like this. I was in love with this little salad dressing bottle. The food was so good. Once Boomer realized none of it was for him, he went back to taking a nap, and I enjoyed watching The Bridesmaids. Highly recommend this movie. Staying loyal to a particular airline and using their credit cards is so beneficial to have upgrades like this, and I was just so happy to be able to experience this and also have Boomer experience this. He took a little water break and then we laid down the seats. Once the seats are laid down, Boomer doesn't have space in the footrest, so he laid up on me, and this was like getting DPT for the entire flight as he checked in on me, and I was seriously on the most comfortable flight of my life. As I was having an amazing experience, we did unfortunately experience some pretty bad turbulence. I was really glad to have Boomer with me during this, and even more happy to be back on ground. We then got off the plane, went to our luggage area, and waited for our bags, and we're off to explore New York City. Don't forget to subscribe and see what we get up to.